Hello, and welcome to the Gestaltist. A few short weeks ago, the board for the EO Atlanta Accelerator chapter put together an amazing sales and marketing day. They went out to the Accelerator group, the EO group, and outside representation to find speakers that would come in and speak on various aspects of sales and marketing. Sales and marketing is one of the hardest parts about being an entrepreneur and growing a business. You have to build a sales and marketing machine that creates revenue. So we brought all of these speakers in. They each spoke for 30 to 45 minutes about the topic that they were an expert in, and we learned a lot of amazing information. I myself was brought in to speak about the intro to account-based marketing, talk about sales, marketing, and service alignment, and how that works in many organizations versus the effects that account-based marketing, ABM, has on those organizations and building that sales and marketing machine. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the presentation I gave to the Accelerator chapter, as well as some extended information from a lot of the work that we're doing both internally and with other entrepreneurs. We hope you enjoy it. All right, welcome to the intro to account-based marketing. What I'm going to do in this first video is walk you through what a typical sales flow looks like in most organizations. I've implemented hundreds of CRM systems and seen this throughout probably the majority of organizations that I worked in. So you have marketing, sales, and customer success. What typically happens is each one of these organizations are working mostly in a silo. Yeah, they communicate, but not in the way that you really need to be effective. So from a marketing perspective, what marketing is typically doing is they're generating content. So they're writing lots of content to generate leads. They're doing SEM, search engine marketing, SEO, search engine optimization. They're working on the social media channels to get the message out about the business and what you do and how you do it. And you have email marketing. You have all of these different marketing channels that marketing is going out and communicating through in order to generate leads. And that's usually the end goal, generate leads that turn into sales. And as you can see in my presentation here, they are not aligned, right? There's a broken line going from marketing to sales. So again, in most organizations I've worked in, they're generating those leads and they're kicking them over to the sales team. The sales team is usually indicating that the majority of these leads are bad. They're just not good leads. They're not who they sell to. It's very disjointed. A lot of times they have low close win rates. So they're not, of the leads that marketing's bringing in, they're not closing a lot of those. And then they also end up closing some bad deals. So if they have a deal that's a bad deal, would be you close it, you win it, but it's just not the right client, right? They're creating challenges for customer success. They're taking up lots of time compared to other clients. It's just a bad fit. And then oftentimes sales is saying that they don't have content that actually matches what they need to send during the sales cycle. And again, very disjointed. Then sales closes those deals, kicks them over to customer success, delivery, whatever you might call it. And they have good customers and sometimes they have bad customers. And the more disjointed this process, the more bad customers people end up getting. So they'll have a customer, again, that just takes up lots more time, exponentially more time than other people. Oftentimes with customer success, it's more of a support model where if the customer has a challenge, they initiate the call. So there's a little to no follow-up from the customer success team. They're very reactive instead of proactive. So again, this causes all kinds of challenges across the business. It causes challenges in sales. There's a lot of marketing spend, talking to people, communicating, getting the messaging out around to people and in front of people that are not a good fit. And then there's challenges on the success side. So what's the solution to this? The solution that I've been digging into and working on over the last few months is account-based marketing. So Having marketing in this is a little bit of a misnomer in some ways to me, at least, and through my experience, because it really is an ideology. It's a way of thinking about marketing, sales, and customer success alignment throughout the organization. So to just have the word marketing in it makes people think, oh, it's for the marketing organization, when I don't really see it that way. So what happens with account-based marketing? The differentiator, one of the big differentiators, at least for me in account-based marketing, is you're actually going and building an exact list of people that you're trying to target. So you're not saying, I'm going to advertise, I'm going to market and just throw out ads, and whoever clicks our ad, we're going to take in and they fill out a form. What you're doing is you're advertising to exactly who you think would be a good client. You're listing the 361 companies in the region that fall into the right demographic, psychographic, company size, employee size, all of that. You're targeting specifically those people. So you're building the exact target list of who you want to go after. Then you're doing the targeting ads. You're also retargeting those people once they visit your pages. And a lot of times you're seeing industry and role specific content. So instead of saying, I'm going to build content that's generic to everybody about your solution, you're building content that says, here's how we solve a specific problem for CEOs or COOs or HR people, whatever it might be, whoever your target audience is, in a specific industry. So that's a real big game changer. We'll talk about that in future videos, because on the surface, you're like, I don't see how that might make a difference. Maybe you do. Maybe you have experience in this area. But there's all kinds of things that there's all kinds of actions that become extremely clear when you have a specific target audience that you're going after. It's almost like the difference in spamming a lot of messages versus knowing exactly who to send an email to. So what happens with this? Marketing is now targeting the exact people that are a good fit for your organization based on experience. And then they're working with the sales team to reach out to those people. So marketing is wrapping them with the halo effect, as Sangram would say in account-based marketing for dummies. You're wrapping them with this halo effect of they're seeing your brand, they're being targeted with the message, they're sent content. And then additionally, the sales team is stepping in to connect on LinkedIn, send them messages, send them emails. They're calling to set those meetings. They're also sending content, exact content that is very specific, again, to that industry and role. And then in addition to that, because they know exactly who they're going after, they can request introductions. They can leverage things like LinkedIn. If they know that they have a specific number of accounts that they're supposed to try and get into, that have seen their messaging, they can ask for introductions into those organizations. You're also starting to build a very large sphere of influence, and you're expanding the sphere of influence with this strategy. So another difference that comes up with ABM is that you're not just trying to go into that account and sell to the CEO, for example, or whoever the chief decision maker is for the type of service that you have. What you're doing is you're trying to sell to that person and their sphere of influence. So for example, you may add the CFO, the CEO, the COO, any other CXO type of roles into your marketing and into your messaging, knowing that those people are going to have an impact on the decision when it comes to writing the check. So you're expanding that sphere of influence and getting in front of all of those people. Lastly, account-based marketing creates alignment all the way through to customer success, because now you're bringing on the right clients. Marketing is targeting exactly who you need. You're selling into those right clients, and those are the right clients for customer success. So what they're going to do is they can now advertise to them and target with news. So customer success works with the marketing team. So it's a full circle, it goes all the way back to marketing. Customer success is going to say, okay, here's some things that we're promoting. Here's some new features. Product support can even get in on this, or service support, whichever type of organization you have, and say, we need to target these same accounts with follow-up messaging that highlights the latest features, the latest services, upsell opportunities. So they can really step in to complete that circle. The other thing that they're going to do is step up on testimonials and case studies. A lot of times when I've worked with organizations, and the ones I'm talking to now, I get questions. Who does case studies? Who does testimonial, customer success, or marketing? Well, it's a team effort. And that's part of ABM, is really breaking down these silos and having a customer success team that says, we have a wow client. They love what we do. We just got off the phone with them. We should do a case study. We should do a testimonial. Maybe they even gather some of the preliminary information before they go to marketing, who's going to create the branded, completed testimonial, case study, white paper, whatever it might be from that client. So what you get with account-based marketing, and what I'm trying to present to you in this introduction, is the alignment that happens and the clarity that comes about once you break down these silos and align all of these organizations. We look forward to presenting more of this in our future videos. The next video is going to talk about that exact target list. How do you find out who your target audience is, not based on ideal customer profiles and only marketing speak, but who your clients really are. And we're going to talk about how to go out and build those lists. So please join me on the next video.